Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role. We'll be doing Ghostbusters Afterlife today. We have a special guest with us, Robert.
Hi,
Go
everyone.
ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Robert.
You kind of stepped all over what I was doing there. But
I
it's
got
fine.
really excited. I got
Yeah,
so excited.
I know.
Oh my god.
You're new. It's cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Just wait till
Thank
I'm
you for
done
inviting
next
me.
time. It's good.
No, no, all right, I get it now. So anyway, oh shit, no, I'm sorry.
Leon, if you would.
Hello.
And I'm Scott.
And I'm Jake, of course.
And
as always, Dan.
So here we go. Today we'll be doing Ghostbusters Afterlife in preparation for the newest Ghostbusters that's coming out. We thought we'd retread on the last one, kind of get caught up.
Is the new Ghostbusters coming out?
Well, I mean, I'm sure there is.
Okay.
There's going to be Ghostbusters in perpetuity. They'll just keep on.
Well, they actually have, and that lends perfectly into what I'm saying. They've created a new production company called Ghost Corps that they're doing the extended universe of Ghostbusters films out of.
No,
Is it like corpse? Is
No.
it like body? Or
They weren't smart
Corpse
enough to
or
call it
corporation?
corpse. They call it core. Ghost cores.
Oh, then I must have wrote it down wrong because I wrote it down as corpse.
No, but that's how you say Marine Corps is SCORPS.
Yeah, that's exactly
That's
what
Marine
I've written.
Corps. So they say Ghost Core.
All right.
Or if they had mispronounced it as Ghost Corpse, it would have been funny.
It would have been like a pun.
Yes.
All right.
do ghosts have corpses?
You think so? Where would the ghost come from? That's kind of like what births a ghost.
Yeah.
It's the corpse.
Yeah.
So, as always,
I thought trauma birth ghosts.
unfinished business.
Yeah.
So we'll start with how you sync up this audio track to the new Ghostbusters Afterlife movie. You will pause this audio track when prompted to. I'll do a countdown and then say pause. Boom, that's when you'll pause it. Then you'll play the movie and you'll unpause this audio track when the Ghost Core logo fades and right at about the 50-second mark.
What's Ghost Corps?
That's the name of that production company
Oh,
that they
the ones you guys
to
are
do,
always going on about.
to do
Love it.
all those Marine movies out of. So again, I'm going to do a countdown and pause it, and then you'll unpause this audio track when the Ghost Core logo fades at right about the 50-second mark. So 3, 2, 1, pause, and we're back.
It's a long intro. I feel like they just keep getting longer and longer.
Well, you know, sometimes we like to put in a little bit up front, introduce everybody, and get a feel for things.
The more people there are, the longer it's going to get. Also, we were supposed to smuggle something before we started. But that's kind of ruined. It's just...
And we're back. Okay, so full disclosure, I've never seen this one. I'm going in raw.
I'm going to have to get a new fence.
Dan there hasn't seen it. Jake and Robert have.
So everybody keeps saying that. I'd like to think I would have remembered if I had seen it, especially since I'm such a big fan of the series.
You liked the lady version Ghostbusters.
Oh, that was Ghostbusters 2016.
Yeah,
The
you
lady
loved that
version
one.
made him laugh faster than any other Ghostbusters movie ever has. I guarantee that.
It's true. I was laughing within seconds of that.
Yeah.
I'd say within the first minute.
Was that because of the bad acting, or
No, it was a legitimate laugh.
The guy who's giving the tour, you know, at the beginning of it, of the mansion, he's like the tall, skinny guy from The Office, and he's talking about, he's telling backstories about this is the room where, they decided to enslave elephants or whatever.
Did you say he was walking?
Because he's old. Because he was actually dead when they filmed this, so they had to film it in such a way where you can't see his face.
Oh, why? Okay, so this is not his corpse, like marionette around this.
No,
Gotcha. It's all CGI.
I don't know how he was limping quite so badly. He rolled an ankle.
Yeah, right? That's a very real thing. People do
Well,
it
the
all
car
the
did
time.
crash.
You could step out of the truck wrong and roll your ankle. You never know.
You'd be walking in your backyard doing yard work. Bam.
You could be dancing off a curb and do a little pirouette. You fucking blow your whole goddamn ankle out. Since when did ghosts leave footprints?
Well, this is not just a ghost. This is a class 1 misdemeanor.
Photoplasm.
Uh-oh.
Which would mean it should be extra visible, but it's not.
He didn't even lock the door.
It's a ghost.
Yeah.
Then why close it?
Well, you just don't want to invite him in. It's not like it's like a vampire. Can't you leave the door open?
Go away, ghost!
You have no power here.
Christ compels you. Like it's exorcism.
I wanted to watch the Left Behind movie with Kevin Sorbo.
I wanted to watch The Exorcist.
I wanted to watch. I don't know what I wanted to watch.
Oh, what's the one with Whoopi Goldberg fucking G.I. Jane?
Ghost?
Yes. That would be a funny one, maybe.
Is that one of the Gozer dogs?
I don't know. Jake originally wanted to watch another water movie like The Meg or Deep Blue, but
Oh, did he have a ghost dog hand between his legs, grabbing his crotch?
Looked like it.
no, he's dead.
Just like the lady.
Was that him? Was that his soul?
That was his soul.
All right. You just jerked him off to death?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting take, but all right.
It's just like how Ray had sex with the ghost in the first one, in his dreams. But this time for real.
It might not have been a dream.
That's true.
Oh, title sequence. Screen. Whatever.
Afterlife.
That's disgusting.
Who eats breakfast like that? Who cuts hair like that? That's
They're stealing a joke from the first episode of Malcolm in the Middle. They were fucking shaving Hal's body hair in the first episode while all the other kids ate breakfast. All the other kids, I say. Well, all the kids.
I'm bleeding. I already don't like this woman.
I thought you were going to say movie, and I'd be like, oh, that's why you don't remember everything.
I don't think I could watch a whole movie and just not remember it.
Huh?
What was the
Yeah,
last
here
one?
we are.
There was one I kept watching. It was like Transformers 3 or something.
Oh, and that riff tracks. Remember the whole joke where, like, the woman was walking towards the escalator, like, boom, aside. You're like, oh, that's pretty rude. Oh, never mind.
Oh, never mind. She's blocking the escalator.
Yeah,
That's
she was
fucking
perfectly
jerks.
all right. She's actually kind to them. How my legs.
It's kind of strange that they only have this small car full of stuff. Is that even enough for all their clothes?
That might be all they can take. As a car's worth, so they had to really
It's not
cut
even
down.
that full though. It's like plenty of room back there.
Oh,
They
yeah,
could have
true.
at least brought pillows and blankets.
Yeah, the space in between each one of you would be jam packed. That's true. Roof rack, stuff tied down.
Not a single bar.
A single luxury.
Do they even have bars anymore? Is it going to be like a single G?
Oh, I thought you were talking about like bars where you drink. I was like, what?
No, I was like the mom.
How long did it take for them to find the corpse and then notify these people? Because as far as they know, they're showing up to a house that's going to smell like a rotting corpse.
He's still there. Real end of the world stuff. Look at the size of that fucking property.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah, I know. What is
Yeah,
it?
but look how
80
boring
acres,
the
90
land
acres.
is.
Well, it's hard to say. What they're showing, it's got to be at least 20.
Yeah, but the land sucks.
It's true, but it's still
trees.
land.
Oh, there's a tree.
All right. I was about to say without a single tree on it.
It might be a dead tree, but it's still a tree.
I don't know if dead trees count.
At least hire a mom with a butt. Come on now.
Yeah, I don't like this woman for a lot of reasons. She's not pretty enough to be in a Hollywood movie. Would be a good start.
Whoa. Not allowed to say that.
Why not?
Yeah, you are.
I'm not the
Because
one
that's
in the
not
movie.
woke.
Woke?
Yeah.
I might be a lot of things, Jake, but woke is not one of them.
Calm down, man.
Robert's right.
I'm what they call trad. That means I'm a traditional life. I mean,
It smells fantastic in here.
What's that?
you think the
Unique
chair's still
aroma.
going to be there? There it is. That's the chair, right?
No.
Yeah.
That's where he died. You can still see where his corpse juice soaked into the chair.
Look, his shit stain.
Oh, look, it's still sticky.
And it's infested with rats.
So it is one of the Gozer dogs, but it's standing upright.
It's all this weird, uncontained fetish gear just strewn about the floor.
Look at this gimp mask.
Yeah.
Look at this
come
ball
on.
gag.
I think
What's with
Venkman
this
was into
furry
weird,
tail?
weird shit.
Do you see how the books are stacked? Like they are in the library scene of the first movie?
Yeah.
He just keeps the librarian ghost around.
Oh.
We really get along.
The thing I remember most about these reviews is how the boy character is absolutely fucking pointless. Other than he's a little bit older, so maybe he can drive.
No,
But the-
that's exactly.
But well, the thing is, they introduce a way better than him girl character later on. That you could just make her the driver, and then she would just be like this cool character who's in the movie without a teenage love interest. But that's what he's there for, because it's fucking the kid from Stranger Things. So they wanted to try to get like the little girlies in because of him.
He's so weird looking, though.
Yeah.
It's the skinny thing. A lot of chicks like the skinny guys.
You know who's a cute skinny boy? You know, did you watch that new Dune movie?
Oh.
The prince from that one?
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Man.
I that guy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fish lips.
Mm.
You better hope he's quick.
Yeah.
Just put it that way. Not that I'm into that. Or whatever.
No, none of us are.
Again, I'm a
But I'm just saying.
traditional.
Wife?
No, I don't know where that came from.
Leon, you're so weird. That's kidding. It's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
The house.
Is that Janine?
Yeah, he left a lot of love.
It's good to see her getting some work.
She
Well,
did.
it's only been like 20.
40
7
years.
years.
It's only been like 40 years.
No, it
No.
hasn't.
When
She
did the
might have
first
voiced her own
Ghostbusters
character
come out?
in the
Early
cartoon.
80s?
Probably like 86. Right?
And what year is it right now?
Don't
Oh, that's
ask
a
me.
good one. When did the first Ghostbusters come out?
82.
Yeah, that sounds a lot more right. So yeah, something like 40 years, 40 plus years. It's been a while.
Maybe 80. No, 84. 84. I was 2. So that's why I looked it up. 84. But I remember seeing that in theaters. I was 2. It was at the drive-ins, and it was horrifying.
Worst day of my life.
No, I remember hiding behind a big fat guy from the Ghost. He was like, my parents were like, "Can you come over here?" I'm like, "Dude's fatter."
He'll never make it through this.
Yeah,
guy.
he was more between me and the Ghost.
logic. Look, they
It's
still have
3-year-old
records.
logic, yeah.
There wouldn't even be records, right?
I have
The
records.
needles would have scratched holes in those records long ago.
I have records.
Logically, they would scratch as much out of the groove as they would of the point, right? So,
It's mutually assured destruction.
I saw a funny thing where you clean records by using wood glue. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
You just take it and you rub it along into all the groove,
Okay.
wait for it to dry, and just peel it as a whole big chunk.
All right.
And it just takes all the little... the gook out of the nooks and crannies.
Delicious nooks and crannies.
This is the girl I thought was a better character and more interesting than him.
Well, it's not saying much. I don't think he's very interesting in Stranger Things.
No, he is probably the worst. He's just Eleven's boyfriend.
He's goofy looking as shit.
Yeah.
The only reason you're not seeing him in Dune instead of Timothy Chalamet is basically that motherfucker can't act. Like most people in the Stranger Things, you know. Whatever.
Yeah. I thought she was going to make some inappropriate sex joke.
Yeah.
That would have been funnier. Everyone knew your father.
Yeah.
Back
Hey,
to
old
Egon.
Bob. Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, there, old Bob. You remember Egon over here?
Oh, I
It's his
remember
daughter.
Egon.
Oh, he showed me pictures of you when we were. I mean, show me pictures.
Is she reading his diary or whatever? Day 357.
Gift mask still won't come off. Super glue was a mistake.
Right.
He's.
It fell.
Uh-oh. She's going to start playing chess with her ghost, Grandpa. You're not supposed to give in to the ghosts or whatever. Once you start acknowledging them, it gives them power.
Like
That's a
like
myth.
Republicans?
If you don't look at them, they have no power.
Like Republicans?
Only was that easy.
Yeah, they're dying out.
Not fast enough. Say the rotor didn't go far enough.
I know. Like a sweeping fire. It should have cleansed the earth.
Yeah, right. Anybody over 60?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, nobody who watches this is going to be under 60 anyways.
No, I was gonna say we were the champions. We're the ones like save your lives, wear masks. And like, no, it's like, well, okay,
Okay, you die then.
yeah. It's like if you want fucking take help. I wonder how those like how we ran into like people from like restaurants and stuff, and they're like, I lost so many fucking people. Of course, you have to wear a mask, you know, like all that type of stuff. It's like shit. Like those were people who lived in oftentimes like small towns, like how ostracized they lost all their friends, and all their surviving friends are too stupid to realize that COVID's real or whatever.
I can't believe how many people died from it.
Oh, we're getting COVID flagged on this one. They would have the little COVID safety thing from
Oh, that'd be
Wikipedia
great.
on
We
the
should
bottom.
start mentioning that in all of our videos.
You know, the
COVID
election, Trump's election thing was a fraud. We'll see which one they have to pick from.
They only get to flag you for one thing.
What else can we talk about?
AIDS, huh? No, it's kidding.
Wow.
Literally, it talks about AIDS all the time. There's not enough conspiracies for it to get flagged for AIDS.
Well, I think the conspiracy now is they've actually come out with some sort of drug that makes it so you can live with it no problem. Well, I mean, besides having the AIDS or whatever, but it doesn't kill you. This movie is so boring.
Why do you think you forgot
Why
watching
do you
it?
keep saying
Because
that?
we
Because
watched
we
the
literally
fucking movie.
watched it.
Oh yeah, what's gonna happen?
Ghosts.
Damn.
Shit.
Robert's got you.
Maybe we have seen it.
Hey, it's the Rudd.
All right, it's good to see him getting some work.
See, and I wanted to watch Ant-Man. This is a suitable
Well, if we couldn't watch Ant-Man,
Substitution.
we could have watched the new Black Adam or that.
Yeah, but Paul Rudd's not in the new Black Adam.
Spider-Man? Oh, I guess that's true.
Oh, yeah,
He
he's
actually,
like,
he may be in the new Spider-Man.
he's like, I'm Paul Rudd. Hey, look at that flannel, flat butt, kind of broke
Right?
and dirty.
You're kind of old for me, but
Yeah.
all right, I'm digging this. You smell like alcohol at the beginning of the day.
Smell like shame and alcohol.
Look at that boom tube TV. How does that even work? You couldn't even play a video on it.
That's how poor the school is, maybe? Is supposed to be the joke?
It's not, because what's that, like 4x6 or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, see? That's, I think, the joke. They don't know Beethoven the dog, so they're thinking
Yeah, they're
of
not
the,
going to get that reference.
yeah, they're just thinking of the musician, right? Is that what he is? Composer?
Yes, he's a composer.
He's a,
But he also played music, right?
You would
he's a
hope so.
pianist.
Ugh.
Was he?
You told me? Played the piano.
Is that why they were favored so heavily in the symphonies, huh?
Guy walks into a bar. He pulls out a miniature piano and a 12-inch pianist.
And a 12-inch penis.
I said pianist.
I think she tells that joke later. Right?
I missed it. What did she say?
She's into lame jokes too, is what I'm referencing. Why do people keep making that noise at me? Phoebe!
Nope. Just looking.
Just bring it up to the front stand so you can put it back on the shelf for me. Give me a pack of cigarettes. Bye! And just walk out the
See,
store.
he knew his grandpa, her father too.
Oh my god. Egon, you slut.
He knew him biblically. See?
Ball gags, S&M outfits, this weird butt plug.
Bowl whips, spears.
Nipple clamps. He never left that section of the store.
Small town, so it's like you have pretty minimal places to
But
shop.
yeah, the general store really is fucking the general store.
And the mayor's probably also the dentist.
Well, mayors can be dentists. Come on now.
Oh, I know. It's actually, there's a few places that are like that.
It says right there it's limited. It's literally fucking labeled. It has a key that helps you understand the things on the map.
Yeah, it says right here in the bottom corner.
Yeah. Oh, is that point side up? And the teacher's like, how did you know that?
Which way is the map orientated?
And then you realize Paul Rudd's character is just an idiot. It's like, oh.
It's a heartbeat. Why?
You can still use 2 in triangulate, by the way.
That was such a creepy wink too.
Yeah.
It was like one eye doesn't move at all and the other one just like slow blinks.
That's apparently how you're supposed to wink. You're not supposed to, like,
Yeah, you're not
close the
supposed to
other eye
like
a little bit.
yeah, like wink. It's supposed to be like a.
No, but hers was like a.
She's really good at winking.
Oh, yeah, she's super skilled.
Is winking a skill though?
If you
If
can't
you're
do
doing
it,
it
if
wrong.
most people can't do it correctly, and she can do it extra correctly, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, you smell nice.
Smell like frozen hamburger. Oh, her.
You smell like French fries.
Stop making that noise.
See, that's how we should have started it.
Watching Friends episodes?
No.
What?
Say your name and then what you ate for breakfast.
Oh.
Well, it seems like if you'd watched this, you could have come up with that joke.
Yeah, it's ones we're going to put in the memory banks without reference or, like, anything.
Oh, man, that's cold. I'm going to write this down. No.
I had a pretty rough breakfast. I went to Filiberto's and had a taco enchilada plate.
Genius.
Right? Not there yet.
I had Taco Bell.
For breakfast?
Well, no, not for breakfast. For breakfast, I had a cup of coffee.
That's the part of the movie we're doing right now. Breakfast time.
Well, I mean, whatever you gotta do, watch whatever this is. Are they still talking about breakfast? Oh, no, wait, that's us.
Yeah, they are. Meat Puppet.
I ate a candy bar.
Meat Puppet's pretty good.
Good band.
Skinny Puppets. What?
Chocolate bar.
Do you want one, or is there in the picture? On the top shelf, like, right there on the right. It's in the blue one.
That's the hand signal is supposed to be.
I had a 12-inch penis.
Oh, you wish.
Play us out, Johnny. Ding, 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 ding.
Somebody hung this weird parachute up. It's like a theater cloth.
Yeah, how just hanging that much cloth, and getting that much cloth in one location, such large piece.
No, it's totally feasible.
That's a fucking like a whole trailer.
What the
load of
fuck?
cloth.
It's like the end of an Indiana Jones movie.
And this is in like where?
Ohio?
Kansas?
I don't think they actually said.
Ohio?
We'll just say Middle America.
So that much cloth ripping and like falling on a person can smother them. They would die and maybe not be able to crawl out if they're not strong enough.
Especially kids.
Yeah.
Alright, it still looks pretty good for 40. And I
Didn't
guess it
it-
was probably pretty old when they got it, right?
Didn't it roll over?
No.
What are you thinking? The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man kicked it over or something?
No, I thought he was driving in the beginning and he ran into like the cornfield and flipped it.
No, that
And
was
that's
like
why
a
he was running through the field.
Was that his truck?
Yes.
I thought that was a truck.
Oh, could have been.
Yeah, what is this? Is this like some sort of love story or something?
Did you ever see the first movie, It?
Yes. Should we have done that instead?
No, I'm just saying that's because of that. Cause
You wish that he would be eaten by Pennywise?
No, they just all want now to have teenage love type little things.
okay.
So he was like 4 years too old for it to be him, the older boy. So they got this other actress.
Wait.
He was like 14 or some shit. She's
So her brother was too old to be with
the little
that Asian guy
teeny-
that she was just with?
Well, yes, probably.
Oh. All right.
Then she realizes her mom couldn't possibly be smart enough to play this game of chess or whatever.
Don't engage.
Yeah, right?
I heard you're not supposed to engage because it...
It gives them power.
No. No, it's not in all.
It is too.
All right.
See?
Bam, right in the eye.
My EKG meter.
Why is her grandpa a dick?
Yeah.
I also like how he makes everything obviously that runs off of nuclear batteries, so it never runs out. These batteries are only good for 150 years.
Oh, and make sure you dispose of them properly. How's properly? Nowhere near yourself.
And you
Didn't they
probably
say
don't
that
take
about
it
the...
out. You just throw the whole thing away.
Didn't they say that about the photon backs? Like in the very first movie,
Say what?
something about the radiation in them.
Yeah. They're unlicensed nuclear capacitors or some shit like that.
You need that kind of power, apparently. Look at the way everything is wired. There's no ground.
Mm-hmm.
And all the wires run on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anything like that.
You've also never seen a house that was built in the 20s or earlier.
I guess that's true.
For ghosts.
And their mom's all passed out. I've been
Those are-
drinking.
What they would do is they would screw those ceramic things into the, what are they called?
The gozer gets her.
What are they called?
Oh.
The studs.
Okay.
And they would sit there and you grab the
No dog
electrical
hands,
wire and
please.
you'd go like this. And you'd loop it around it and then go again, loop around it, maybe go down, put a
Just
plug.
exposed wire. Just don't touch the wire. 2 floors?
It's like one of those shitty puzzles.
Oh, I hate you, Grandpa.
Why are you like this?
Right.
Let's hit it with a rock.
Where's the cord? Isn't there supposed to be some sort of cord? I love these old Chucky movies. Oh, there's the cable. Don't you know the original Ghostbusters story? They don't teach this in school. Where these 3 schlubs saved us from a fucking... Oh, I guess there's 4 of them. 4 schlubs saved us from a fucking god.
Especially when one of those people is that guy's granddaughter, or that's his granddaughter. Like,
Oh, that was my grandpa,
yeah.
Egon. Where did you get this? Back when YouTube first came out.
She sometimes tries to do the Egon no inflection thing, but then sometimes she doesn't. It's bothering me. She should have been, what happened to New York? Not, what happened to New York? You know, because there's a difference. You want to be flat and you're doing the Egon thing. And just be consistent.
Oh, your alcoholic mom is single, huh?
At least she puts out.
It's true. A
Right.
couple of kids,
Yeah.
and an alcoholic. You know she makes a lot of poor choices. That's exactly my kind of girl.
Life is just one bad choice after another.
Just hooking it up to the bus battery.
Where we're going, we don't need safe.
So he's gonna have like his own soul trapped in here. I don't think that's right. You punk rock sides.
This sounds like a horrible idea.
That's not how batteries work.
I want to see the prequel where it cuts to Egon and he's wearing his like weird little jorts outfit like her, and he has the same length hair, and he just looks like a complete fucking idiot, complete fucking moron. Like, oh my god.
Pretty hard, this little girl.
No, imagine a guy dressed like that.
Oh,
Is he wearing
Jake's
like an
kind of
apron?
dressed like that right now.
Well, I mean, whoa!
Jake with his
Shots
jorts.
fired.
I've been wearing jean shorts ever since I was a kid, but those are overalls. I do have jean overalls like that, though. Now that you bring it up.
So was that fiery dog Gozer?
That's that Gozer dog, but the one that stands up.
Oh, standing Gozer.
Standing Gozer dog.
Yeah.
Those weird ancient ruins. That was quick.
Why are there Mesopotamian ruins?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Because she's Gozer, not Gozer.
Gozer's the dog. Thule.
Thule.
No, Thule is the dog. There is no Dana, only Thule. Wait a minute.
Zool.
Zool.
Zul is the girl.
Zool.
No, Zool is one of the dogs.
Zool
There's
is
the
dog.
gatekeeper and the keymaster, and then Zul is
So-
who they bring.
No, but Zena wasn't speaking as the...
Gozer's who they bring.
Yeah,
Zool is what
is the dog.
is what the dog that she calls herself.
Wait a minute.
She's a dog. She's not...
She's the dog, yes. There is no Dana, only Zool.
And I also like how they don't exactly touch on how Dana's baby is probably the nerds from the first movie when they had dog sex.
Alright. I must have missed that part.
No,
They
the
also don't Yeah.
gatekeeper, keymaster. Like, did you not
They
think
also-
about that subtlety?
They also don't touch
Oh.
okay, yeah, I never got
He
that.
means the sex.
Really?
Yeah. But they also don't touch on how he
Come on, you really didn't.
I did not.
Okay.
How
Yeah. And then she shows up in the next one with a baby. It's like, whose is this baby? Who knows? Oh, no.
is it Bankman's baby?
Nope.
No.
He I like how he
The
shows up
nerd.
with a needle full of date rape drug though.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of
I
funny.
don't remember that.
Because he's got like because he shows up and she's like freaking out. I think he even sticks her with it, and she
Oh, yeah.
doesn't go down because she's like possessed by the dog or whatever. And so he's on the phone and he's like, "Oh, I hit her with," and he's got like the needle.
Yeah, big ass needle with some fucking crazy drugs.
Yeah.
And he's got like his little doctor's bag, like he's a medical doctor, but I don't know if he is.
He's not that kind of doctor.
It's like, oh no, if you investigate ghosts, you get big vials of date rape drug.
He probably had Egon write him a prescription.
Oh, yeah.
There was a funny, so funny Child's Toy Leon, where they coded the children's toy and literally the date rape drug. Yeah.
Roofies.
It was recalled because the outside the toy was coated a fine powder of date rape drug.
Also made in a building that processes date rape drug.
No, I think they were called like Orbeez or something like that. Orbs.
Oh, Orbeez? Okay, I'm familiar with those. Those ones you get wet and they get bigger.
But they're the earlier ones that were like put in little guns and shot.
Told you.
See,
Gozer.
the god's name is
I told
Gozer.
you.
No, you said the dog's name was Ghost.
No. Robert's right. Whichever one you was Robert.
Well, thanks for acknowledging that.
You're welcome.
Oh, I forgot. We unleashed this upon the world. No. Not in the back of that thing.
Yeah, no, back in the El Camino. Fuck you.
What? Why?
You know how dangerous that is? Well,
What
it's
the
against the law
fuck
for one.
happened to you?
What do you mean what happened to me?
It's
You-
like you grew up or something.
You almost died one time in the back of a truck.
I'm sure.
How they're even like skidding and sliding around.
These treacherous cliffside roads.
Don't worry, I've been driving for 3 whole months. I'm 16 in 3 months.
Look at the size of that truck, too. I already have a problem with this. What do you fucking... You start digging at the bottom, right? Not at the top.
Uh-huh.
Don't touch me.
Also, like you normally would go to a place that's kind of off the beaten path, has something unusual or nice, is shaded,
Seating.
has like a nice view maybe.
That's a nice view.
Probably close to town so you can get more beer.
Yeah, it starts chuckling.
Guns. And kids using them.
Drunken children using guns.
Not
Oh,
drunken.
okay.
They're just stoned.
You're a Vinkman? Oh man, I knew that guy so well. She's like 17. You're like, oh shit, Vinkman.
Oh, old trash, huh?
This is what I don't understand. Like, leave.
Well, it's probably kind of hard when you're this age. You probably need to be old enough to at least buy a car so you can drive out of that godforsaken town.
You need to be 16 and get a car.
Yeah, but where are you gonna get that kind of money?
Work.
Yeah, I definitely would do the same thing, but I still think she's kind of young for it.
I'd get out as soon as I fucking could.
You join the army, do your 4 years active, 2 years reserve, and
Okay.
then get a big fat stack of cash and a free college education.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's too young
It's a bad attitude, Rob.
though.
What's so
Did anybody see that demon that just went by?
There's
That was
literally
crazy.
there was literally like a screaming skull.
Are you drunk right now? Maybe we should take this upstairs.
Why is the map so torn? Like it seems like Egon would have like
And it's probably not that old. It's not like it's 200 years old.
yeah. Oh, you. Feed me.
This is tough.
This is a hard watch. Imagine seeing this in the theaters.
We're doing it for the people.
Well, that's what something like this audio track, this commentary track comes into play. Because you could watch this awful movie all by yourself, and you could just sit here and lament and play on your phone the whole time. Or
Pretend like you're watching it with us.
you could, put this audio track on.
We're over here, Jake.
Put this audio track on, and then all of a sudden, oh, you get some comedic value out of this because you ain't getting nothing else.
Sitting in a room, smoking pot and drinking with us.
I've liked plenty of slow-moving movies, but they tended to also be more adult-oriented. Like Empire of the Sun is.
Oh, I thought you meant like porn.
Empire of the Sun is one I came across the other day. 2 hours and 30 minutes, very slow, but it's an adult movie that happens to have a child. rather than these are slow movies that have children.
Children wouldn't want to watch this. They're not going to get any of the references. They're not going to know what any of this shit's about.
It's fan service. Like, oh, you get the girl, you get the boy. That's it.
What's making that noise?
And he's growing mushrooms.
It's moles, funguses, and spores or whatever. Remember, it's a reference to his hobby in the first one. I collect molds, funguses, and spores.
Seriously?
You remember
Yes.
that?
No.
Haven't you ever seen the first one?
It's been some time.
Janine's kind of hitting on him. She's into him. Oh, even though they already kind of established that his lineage had some lady interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. So Janine's kind of hitting on him, and he's like,
So
she's
he's
like,
not
what
a
are your
player.
hobbies? And he goes, I collect molds, funguses, and spores.
So he's not a player. He just fucks a lot. Is that what he got? Hey, that's very fitting because everybody in the town knows him.
Yeah.
That was like the joke I was making. Except with all the Gibbs stuff.
Mine was funnier.
I did actually laugh. They're really playing that flute, huh? Something whimsical's about to happen.
Another thing Spangler was good at.
Hey, look, it's the Pixar light.
Lady.
I don't remember his name either. Oh, here's your problem. Click. See? Called it. He really violently opens things and does stuff.
Maybe you can't control it that well. Like you're like trying to move it and you can't, and then all of a sudden you're like,
We should have watched Ghost. It's a made-up thing.
it's not a cyclotron. It's an arc reactor. That'd be funny. Ghostbusters is in the same universe as the Marvel
That would actually explain some stuff.
Ghosts.
Yes.
Some of them.
Hey, that's me. That's me, Grandpa.
That's me grandpa over there. Oh, what's that there? What was that, Jake? That's me grandpa.
He's getting all British again.
It's all those years in Oxford.
Shine your boots, Governor.
Oh, you already drunk?
She's been drunk all day.
Yeah, right? I've been drunk all day.
I met this science teacher. He told me, like, if you mix this one really commonly over-the-counter drug with alcohol, you get drunk really cheap. She's like, oh, I know him. Oh, it's not her first time. Her mom's gone after science teachers for easy, cheap highs.
They get the best drugs.
Yeah.
A little ethanol. Oh, because her dad's like a genius science guy.
Oh.
So she's all, from huffing this and huffing
Yes.
this.
And the teacher's like, go get this very common over-the-counter fungal cream. Take the...
Get some scissor.
Yeah, it says don't take with alcohol or use with alcohol for a reason. Trust me.
We'll go get bed, pop some bennies and start drinking.
Well, you don't want to mix all three. You gotta pick two. You gotta pick a lane. Pick the cheap one. Go fungal
Okay.
cream, beer.
Do you see how she put that thing on? Do you remember how much trouble the guys had putting those on in the first one?
Even if we assume it's a more advanced version, yeah,
Version.
she should be bent over in half, like having difficulty carrying it. Boing. They still fucked it up somehow.
Sounds like a lightsaber.
No, I feel like there was like an additional ramping up.
I think there was actually less.
See, I remember just being. It sounded just like a camera, just a.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It was just the camera noise.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. They
Do you
added
see the
more sounds.
weathering effects that they added on that?
Yeah, it looks like shitty things that somebody who doesn't understand what they're doing would do.
Looks like I could have done it better.
It looks like any of us could have done it better. Just
I actually feel like that a lot. That you could have done it better.
see how all the areas, anyone who doesn't understand what I'm meaning, all the areas around the buttons, that's where your hand would touch more often than most places. And any place closer to your body would have less paint worn. Assuming you weren't directly rubbing it against your clothing. So, the area around the buttons, almost look at your home remote.
Yeah, there you go.
How certain buttons are your keyboard, how certain buttons that you touch all the time, especially if you use WASD to play shooters.
Like mine.
There's so many things that are wear and tear based on touching and rubbing and stuff. The people who made these props, they don't quite understand
They don't
that.
understand that, yeah.
And it's like, it just, all I had to do is read a modeling magazine, like a scale modeling magazine, not a
Get some
professional.
White Dwarf.
Yeah. So, for example, there's some like ribbing on the left side of her arm, on the left side of the proton pack, where only the top ribbing should have as much wear as it does, but the second rib down, in effect, had more wear. There's literally no excuse for that to have happened. Yes, other than someone specifically took some silver paint and painted sloppily and
All right, guys, I'm back. Are
clumsily.
we still talking about this?
Yes, like
We're
now
waiting
you
for
want to
something to
know.
happen in the movie.
Like, yeah, they fucked up that proton pack bad. I want to talk shit to the person directly who
Is that a
made that.
ghost? What a...
It's a ghost bite.
Oh yeah, this is a ghost who eats metal.
How does that work?
You remember how the other
Ghost
ghost,
of
how
Christmas Past?
Slimer ate things that weren't metal?
But
he
didn't
this
eat
one
him.
eats metal.
Slimer didn't eat him.
Oh, it just fell through his body?
Yeah. He
That's
literally like shoved shit in his mouth and it would just fall out on the floor.
Oh,
That's
what if he
weird.
was eating like the salt out of it or something like that?
Eating the soul out of it?
Yeah.
Soul out of French fries?
I gotta eat the soul out
It's
of a lot
like
of things.
that food fight movie by Seth Rogen, the piece of shit that the scumbag, you know, Seth Rogen.
I'm familiar with him.
Yeah,
Canadian.
Well,
Seth Rogen.
yeah, how he did Toy Story, but with food, and it was stupid.
Oh,
and
it was bad.
it made me want him to die.
You don't usually wish death upon people.
I really don't. Like, no, the other day I was like, you shouldn't even think that way about George W. Bush. Like you should want justice. You should want him to go to court and face justice. You shouldn't want him to die until the court is determined. But Seth Rogen, no, die. Walk into traffic, die. Just die. The executive producer for this movie, Seth Rogen.
That would actually make sense. Because this is awful. That would be kind of scary.
Hey, we watched
You can eat
worse.
metal. What would you say is worse than this? Sonic 2?
Mm-hmm.
A deer? Why are there...
Deers are like a plague.
It seems like there'd be more than just like 3 for some reason to me.
Do you remember how far we got in Sonic?
15 minutes. 13 minutes?
13
Uh-huh.
minutes? Yeah. How did you know that, Robert?
Right.
Oh, I watched it.
Goes through our clips.
Yeah.
We tried to do that underwater movie too. It's that deep underwater. I forget what it was called.
I thought we finished that.
No, we only got like 45 minutes into it.
What?
We got through all the parts where Kristen Stewart was in
Oh,
her
yeah,
underwear, and
'cause
then
it
we got
died.
bored.
Yeah, the cable went out,
Yeah.
and we happened to be streaming it at the time. Even though we have a huge collection of Blu-rays, we stream most of what we watch along with, because it's so much easier on this computer than on the big TV.
Oh, if we hook up the soundbar, maybe there'd be
Oh, that's a good idea.
for us to plug this
There's
in.
probably.
Start doing them.
Yeah. The reason we say that is we all have headphones on, so that we can hear the movie, but it doesn't affect the
What?
audio track.
Yeah, we have to worry about copyright because of that.
Yeah. Watch our disastrous postman. No,
We don't talk about our. We don't talk.
well, I already
about
posted it. It's 9 minutes. Is how
Is
much
it?
they ended up letting us play. It's the whole beginning until we start the movie, and then it's the very end. You know, when he's riding around on the horse, and he like, takes the letter, and then they do the statue. So it's like the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes.
All right.
They calls it a sizer blade. Some calls it a sling blade.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly it.
Oh, make that the intro
You're
to your
clear through his
channel.
head.
Some calls it a Kaiser blade. Some calls it a sling blade. It's just like, yeah, that's what I always thought he called it.
Well, I did have an idea for a series of videos. I did the first one, the Godzilla, the 2016 Godzilla or whatever.
Yeah.
I was calling it Fan Edits. And I cut that movie down to about 45 minutes. And it was pretty solid. But I wanted to make an intro video with the Sheryl Crow song. You know, that first cut is the deepest.
Okay. Okay.
I wanted him to just run the fuck over his sister. And that
That
turns into
Asian
like,
kid. Oh, like a horrible...
it turns into Heredity, but with Ghostbusters like lightness. Oh, my sister's head was just lopped off by a telephone pole. Ha ha ha. Oh, can you still drive us to the edge of her property, which is 300 fucking acres, and you can drive on without a license?
Oh, how did he even get out there?
Oh.
How do you get anywhere in a town like this?
A lot of dick sucking. I don't know.
That's Egon, alright. We're not. No one's denying that. That's Ray Stantz, alright. No one's denying that. That's the other two guys who I care less about.
Here she goes, talking about the whiskey again.
Yep.
He already asked if she was drunk. You know he's just trying to get her drunk.
Oh, he likes a flat butt.
He's into it. He likes it easy.
Oh, and he likes girls named Phoebe. So he already has
There
like.
you go.
Oh,
So he's like,
wow.
I always like the name Phoebe.
Princess Venezuela Banana Hammock.
He likes that that Hank Hill ass she has.
I think it's the H lines on either side of her mouth that's probably doing it.
The H lines?
Yeah. She looks, what, 50?
Around her eyes or her mouth?
Her
Oh
mouth.
God,
Look at the
that's
one-
50. That's no.
Hollywood 50?
She looks like as good as she probably should for her age. She looks like a deal for her age, probably.
Maybe I'm just not used to seeing such old women on the screen.
Normally they're shunned.
This poor woman.
Right?
I mean,
It's
not
good
like
to
she'll
see
ever
somebody
watch
her
this.
age getting...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely tagging her when I do the...
Oh, her find out her name.
Yeah, whatever the fuck her name is.
That's mean.
It's
She
not
had to
bad.
watch it and like
It's like
off
that.
herself or something.
Yeah, that recent movie with Burt Midler and a love romance story.
Burt
It's like,
Midler.
that's her name, right?
Bet.
And
Burt
she was.
Well, I don't think Bet's a real name.
No, that's not. And
Bethany.
she was in.
Her name is Bethany.
Oh, they call
Okay.
it Bet for
Yeah,
sure.
all right.
All right, that might
Yeah,
actually be
all right.
something.
You got me. You won me over. Bat
Oh.
Mirthler was going on.
Beth Merkin.
In a romance story, like relatively recently, and people are like, "Oh, that's so brave for her age and stuff."
See? I'm not the
And
only
it
one
was-
saying shit like
Yeah,
that.
and it was no, but she is kind of older. But it's like implying that people after like certain age are just like not allowed to love.
You mean women?
All right,
Accurate.
take that, ladies.
Yeah, right?
All of those
26?
female viewers.
27? Am I right about that?
G'day, guys and gals.
Yeah, the gal. The one gal, and she fucking hates us.
All those negative comments we receive. That you filter, of course.
she's-
Well, I
writing a
take
list.
out all the bad comments. That's why a lot of our videos don't have very many comments, because I take out all the bad ones.
I can't believe you waste your time with this. What are you doing? Her name's not Bert Mirfler.
Bert Midfler? That's not even a real name. We're in a metal car, you idiot. What the fuck is this? Holy shit! How is this better? Why don't you just lean out the window? Imagine taking a turn too wide and just clipping who's ever in that chair.
Yep. I mean, especially since, again, this kid does not have his license.
How does he know how that works? Look at how strong that thing is. It can eat metal and literally barehanded rip the end of a fire hydrant off.
Well, it's got that.
It's a metal ghost.
It's got that Riri strength, I guess. Super strong.
It would have to be. Because with it being under that much pressure, there's no way you're getting that off.
Until you see it run into some like plywood.
That's
Can't
what
do
she
shit.
said.
It's only good against metal.
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna get that off.
Uh,
That's what she said.
That was my kids.
What the? That guy was driving slightly over the speed limit.
Pull me back inside, you fuckers. I'm about to die.
60 on a... Yeah, okay, yeah. That's pretty dangerous. They're not going 60.
Look at the speed of this thing, too.
Yeah, they're not
This
going...
thing is a true monster.
60, 70.
And apparently there's no stoplights or stop signs or...
You'd think it would be stop signs.
That looks like 45 at best. That looks like 25.
Not even
Like
looking how
that.
slow that guy
Yeah.
is. This is how I used to film stuff when we were kids. Basically idling. Well, but you're not driving that, right? You're driving the car, the little car. What does he need this one to be straight for?
Take your goggles off, you fucking asshole.
Oh, I know.
Who's helping? Oh, I want her to die.
I know! Dude, like you're talking about Heredity.
Jesus.
I thought it was Hereditary.
Heredity? Hereditary?
Heredity?
No, it depends. Oh, I guess I might say it the English way again.
You and your aluminium.
Cooler with a U. No, you have a bunch of funny spellings like that.
Armor.
Yeah, oh, that was it. Damon. It's a demon. So you spell it.
It is how you spell it. I've seen it spelled that way. It's all British. It's all
Yeah, the traditional
the proper
British.
English, right?
Who puts a U in color?
The English. And Jake.
Jake does.
Swear to God.
Him and his bangers and mash.
It's all about that curry. You get that curry.
Curry with some blood sausage.
Oh my God, it's so disgusting. Have you ever seen it? It's like pitch black blood sausage.
You like eat it and you smile and it's just stuck in all your teeth.
No, you've been eating blood sausage, have you? How can you tell? It's like eating a scab.
No, the missus is on a period again.
A little flavor saver.
What the fuck is this?
How long have they been chasing this thing? The sun's going down.
This
The
doesn't even,
sun's getting real low.
The sun's getting real low.
this doesn't even feel like it's motivated by toy sales, oddly enough. Because I don't think they sold toys of big nose and curly hair here.
That'd be great. There's not even a toy tie-in.
Well, I have both of those toys, so...
Oh, okay. I have the metal eating monster toy. I have the little remote control car.
Oh,
And
crazy.
dead.
He was trying to hit her.
Mm-hmm. Now he breaks.
God, people are stupid. We're doing a movie now.
I can't believe we're alive.
You almost killed me, you fucking
I can't
idiot.
believe he got that thing running. That thing's got to be 80 years old. I mean, every hose and belt and gasket. They don't even
oil and
make parts
gasoline
for it
inside of it
anymore.
would have been
Oh yeah,
fucking so.
you'd probably have to put a whole new gas tank.
Let's talking about that fucking Edsel or whatever the fuck it is.
The Echo One, that car.
Ecto.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that the British way too?
You did.
Are DJs still a thing? I thought that died in the late 90s.
No, they're still a thing. Drive. What's that kid doing?
They should just like force perspective adults in kid roles. Say it.
Dave Chappelle.
It's not Dave Chappelle. It's the guy from Get Out. It's a discount Dave Chappelle.
Oh.
That or he's just looking really bad for his age.
What did that say on his wrist?
Revelation 6:12. Probably real end of days stuff.
And I'm his granddaughter. Ooh. Sorry, kid.
Carter took over. Interest rate was pushing 10%. It's dark times.
Could barely afford to buy a 300,000 square foot home. You know, like just keep going off on all those ridiculous stats.
My summer house.
Yeah. Summer house now worth $300,000 I purchased for 2 cents. It's crazy. Your Cadillac hearse. Come on, man.
That's not how it works.
Star 69. Oh, hey, did some little girl saying this? You went to die? They still have the registration. Registration, please. Here you go.
Why did they have that kid in handcuffs? You see him taking handcuffs off the kid in the back?
They probably had her in handcuffs too, just for fun.
Just to move him from the cell to the lobby where they're letting him go?
Jesus Christ!
Fuck you.
And then they
him.
just shoot her dead?
Bam, 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 bam.
No.
Police pretty trigger happy.
Fuck the police.
Motherfucking police.
Well, if
This is demonetized.
It has been demonetized. We gotta get monetized first.
Oh.
George
It can't be
Floyd
demonetized.
was killed by
I
I thought we were still collecting as many IMDb Wikipedia tags or whatever.
Coronavirus,
Flat Earth.
reptilians,
Flat Earth is not real.
Illuminati.
We live on a globe. We live on
We
a
don't.
globe. We do not live
And they
on
have
flat
something
Earth.
called the rapture layer that you can't get through.
Obloit spheroid. Also,
Flat earthers believe a lot of stupid shit.
there's an ice dome covering the flat
It's
Earth.
not ice. They call it some weird barrier.
So how many people call it ice? Like,
No, that surrounds it. That's what holds the oceans in.
no. I swear, the dome is also ice.
It's not dome. I don't think it's. There is a dome. I don't think it's ice because they have a funny term for it. Repellent shield, red.
But that's also real.
Oh, it's all real.
Yeah.
There are no trees, only big bushes. What you think are trees are just large bushes.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What?
I
There's
don't
some
wanna get
people
too
who
into
might
it.
literally be no treers. They believe there's no such thing as trees.
And bushes are grass.
Yeah,
Something.
bushes are something like grass, and all the tall trees you see are just big
They're
bushes.
just big bushes.
And real trees
That's what
are the
plateaus
remnants of plateau mountains. And those real trees were chopped down, and then became fossilized. And that's what plateau mountains are. Is the remnants of
Yeah, the
the real
stumps or whatever
tree
of real trees.
that aliens harvested. Aliens are real.
And they're on flat Earth.
The
Who believes this?
The Illuminati lizard man.
The Illuminati
universe-
lizard men believe this?
the universe is Earth centric.
The
The sun
founding
revolves around the Earth.
And the moon.
Everything, literally everything revolves.
I feel like everything evolves around me. Revolves around me.
Evolves around you?
You know?
That's good. That's good.
How did you not know science?
Yeah, right?
But go fuck yourself.
She is an awful mother.
Isn't she?
Really bad.
She's out getting drunk while her kids literally tore the town
She...
apart.
See, Paul Rudd likes her because she's an alcoholic and she's got daddy issues.
Yes.
And he likes flat butt.
And he likes that Hank Hill butt.
And those age lines around her mouth. Age creases?
Sure. And that Hank Hill ass.
Yeah. Okay. Is he having like visions of this or? Okay, so this is Spengler's ghost, or is this the demon?
Egon. No, I think it's the
both the Devil Dog and Egon's Ghost just have big fiery orbs representing them.
Hey, I've got big fiery orbs.
Yeah. What's he grabbing here?
Nice
Product placement.
Basket and Robbins.
Is that still a thing?
I was going to say that exact same thing. I don't think it is.
Yeah. Chubby hubby or nothing. Come on, buddy.
Big Ben and Jerry's guy, huh? Overrated.
It's interesting to try some of the ones that stand out, but then you're just like, oh, okay, never mind. I'll just go back to adding.
Yeah, I'll just have plain chocolate.
Let's have chocolate. Yeah. Or vanilla, even. Strawberry. Hey, let's keep naming ice cream flavors.
Neapolitan.
Neapolitan, yeah.
Okay. Why?
Yes.
Why did the marshmallows come to life?
You should have stopped at why.
Why?
There was a Doctor Who monster that was a lot like this that sold a decent amount of merchandise. So they want to put it in people's minds that there's a little fluffy man like this that they can merchandise. And that was the attempt, at very least, I believe. Oh, marshmallow, big me!
Right?
Wouldn't it have marshmallow teeth?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just try to eat one real quick.
You know those Roombas that go around stores and cause tripping hazards?
That are super fast.
Yeah, that cause tripping hazards that people would sue you over if that ever happened. And
You know what they do have at Walmart? Are self-driving floor cleaners.
oh, but they're big and
They're
slow.
big, and they are slow. And they make noise.
So,
Yeah.
but the whole thing about the marshmallows, guys, back to that.
Okay.
So the marshmallows, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man became a thing because that's what
Yeah, choose the form
Ray-
of your destructor.
that was. He was trying to think of the softest, cuddliest thing that he could think of.
Yeah.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Stay
So
puft.
why are these?
I just, like, in story-wise, no reason.
They
Oh,
make
so you
like
can put a bunch
gremlin
of...
noise.
Yeah, I was going to say, gremlin jokes. The blender, the burning, someone's going into a microwave. Yeah, it's just gremlin jokes.
Looks pretty CGI.
Why is he the only guy in the store? So if he just bolted, they wouldn't look up and see him, and it'd be fine, right?
Is it CGI
It looked like it.
or is it?
Make sure. It's going to turn into CGI in just a moment. Don't worry. There you
That
go.
looks like CGI for
Yeah,
sure.
that does.
Whenever it moves, it's CGI. This looks like something out of Doom. Outside, it's the worst idea. So,
What, you mean out in the
nowhere to
open?
go, yeah.
Where the thing goes cheetah speed?
Back to practical, kind of looking.
Ah, I bit my nuts. You see, this is why she's a bad mom.
She lets her kids just wander around and play with
Proton packs.
thermonuclear weapons.
Because she's going to let any keymaster open up her gatekeeper.
You and your gatekeeper. God damn it, Dan. How could you? You're robbing me of my innocence. The weird ruins.
What's that guy doing? Just fucking dropping eaves behind him.
It's
Dude,
like... I'm sorry.
Do you
I
see
was going
it?
to say they're just the other kids around. They're like the rest of the group.
It's like the scene in part 2 where they're all doing their breakdown in the prison And all the other all the prisoners are gathering around like they're taking part. He goes, "Oh, you guys into this? Any thoughts or some shit?"
They should have done that to that guy.
Anything you want to add?
Oh, it'd been great if he had.
You know what I think? You should get these Millennium fucking mines.
Yeah. So selenium, is it like a selenium spear you can get, or some like holy water or something?
Yeah, right?
That might be cool.
A blessed priest. My dad's, what were we watching from Pitch Black? You remember the Muslim guy?
Oh. Yeah, Aman or something
Yeah,
like that.
my dad's an Aman.
Iman.
Iman,
An
thank
Iman?
you.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
My dad's an Iman. You think that'll help? Oh, there you go. There's Gozer. You can tell because it looks like David Bowie.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Should I start singing Starman?
We almost watched the David Bowie stage play of Starman instead of this.
It's Ziggy Stardust.
Ziggy Stardust, I'm sorry.
Some of us don't remember him all that well.
So, well, it was a little old for me, but, you know, I remember my mother talking about it.
Hey, Jake, am not that old.
Well, compared to me,
Yeah, I'm only 47.
47 years young, huh?
Yeah. Not like that Leon over there. Sexy devil.
Yeah, pushing 50. Is that Stalin? What the fuck? Got Mussolini in
Why
here?
did you think that it's Stalin?
Isn't that how they did it? I forgot who it was. Right, but then
It
they put
almost
him-
looks like Lenin.
Lenin, there you go. Is that
Lenin.
Lenin? When John Lennon died, it was a sad time.
Why did John Lennon have a Hitler mustache? That's weird.
Why did they take him around the Soviet Union in a glass coffin?
So many questions unanswered. Anyone listening, can you help us out? Why did John Lennon have a Hitler mustache when he was toured around in corpse form around the Soviet Union? The still intact Soviet Union.
It was robust at the time.
There's the first one.
There you go, 1984.
I told you guys.
I mean, you did. You got it wrong originally. You said 1982 because you remember the years of your birth, as instead of it being 2 years after.
Yeah, but then it turns out you were lying about your age the whole time.
Yeah.
And you're really born in 72.
Idiot.
Hit you to death.
She wears a lot of overalls.
They're bad.
That's just the one outfit the whole time.
Well, all right, I can respect that.
I can relate.
Right?
My pants could stand on their own.
Well, see, old people, they used to wear their jeans for like a week before they'd wash those. I don't remember.
I just have a lot of the same things, you know, 3 or 4.
No,
the same
but I'm
shirt.
saying like old people, I swear to God, they really did.
Well, they had to manually wash shit back in the
No,
day. So.
my fucking parents, they'd wear jeans 3-4 times before they'd wash them. I don't know if it's because we're fucking dirt poor or some shit. Oh my God, this is horrifying.
Yeah, move it, you stupid bitch. I got so choked up.
Literally could have got clipped by all of that shit there.
Hey, look who it is.
Phoebe, you're the character that matters more than me.
It's obviously like a gateway to hell or something.
Was it The Handmaid's Bride or whatever? Do you know the show I'm talking about?
The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah. Phoebe after this went on to be on that, just to show you like how different her acting must be at this point, where she goes from being in this, where she can't even keep like a consistent cadence or tone, where she's like in The Handmaid's Tale, which is like super serious.
I like the idea, not the execution.
Yeah, just better directing, I think.
Yeah, I think that's probably 100% correct.
Get
a man to direct it.
You pitched your voice up and down a little too much. There's too much inflection. You need to keep it flatter. Just have her do this every time before she gives like blah, 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 and like do almost like the alphabet. But you don't go A B C D.
I have a modern
A B C D E F G.
Mineral.
I don't know if you're supposed to be flat toned when you do that, though.
Well, but you do it flat tone.
That's
like how you
it's making it really difficult. I am the very moderated general. And the very model of a moderated general, an animal, vegetable, something, and
vitamin and mineral.
Vitamin and mineral. If that's what you say. Old. No, that's like a Yale bullshit thing. It's why it was on The Simpsons or something, because of how many Yaleys were on the Simpson writing team. Harvard, that might be it.
My eyes hurt.
Your eyes are so sad.
Make your eyes hurt.
Eating food makes your eyes hurt.
Edibles food makes your eyes hurt.
Yeah, sure. Edible food.
They are food stuffs.
They have to be. That's why nobody wants to deal with it. Because you got to deal with so many more regulations.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because you got to do all whatever would be required on the marijuana side. Then you have to do whatever be required on the food side. And then
plus, there's additional
for medical. Then you have a third step because the medical is different than the recreational.
Or
that's why they sell them in different.
If you're not a sucker, you could just put these are not to be taken internally.
Not for human consumption.
Yeah, these are incense.
They're suppositories.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
No. Can't say suppository. It can't be for human consumption. And you would be consuming it through your anus.
But then you're selling them in 7-Eleven for 2 weeks before they rush in new laws to stop you from doing so. Like, that's how that shit always goes down.
Uh-oh.
It's the chimney ghost. It showed a picture of her as a tiny baby, and it's in 1983. So
that's kind
she's
of
literally your age.
Oh my god, that's awful.
Right? Now I feel bad for making all those jokes about her in front of you guys.
I don't know. Your eyes have a lot more wisdom than mine.
There's a lot more years on those shoulders, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So that probably means she has to dye her hair twice. One's black at the roots and one's blonde at the tips, or bleach it in the tips. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get rid of the gray in such a way that she has 2 different hair tones. Right? That makes 100% sense.
There is no mom, only fool.
Oh, there's a dog's hand between her legs.
You called it. Oh my god.
There's no mom.
She's having an organism.
What was it, Thorazine or something? I checked it. It was so much date rape drug. Kids probably have something different these days.
It's Thora Birch. Injected them with Thora Birch.
Just like pitch black or whatever, right to the eyes.
Huh?
Your mom's coming on to me.
Oh, you can.
Oh, she fucking bit me.
Oh, she doesn't smell like alcohol anymore. It's so hot.
Why is she sniffing Grandpa's chair?
So this is what's causing the earthquakes, is the photon packs. Look at it, it's crossing all the streams.
You're allowed to cross the streams.
It makes a huge explosion. I'm sure hitting one photon pack with a beam from another photon pack would cause it to explode. It's like a nuclear bomb.
It would cause some sort of fission reaction where...
Oh my god! I created a tiny sun and it's sucking in the mountain.
Yeah.
Imagine all the ball gags that old man's about to be pelted with.
Right? He got all that ball gag wax. Out the window.
And then it cuts her and she's just like...
I wanted to say
absolutely
run like an
shredded.
animal too. That'd be great.
Yes.
At the end when they do it, she's all flayed open.
Yes. Oh, and the guy's still in terms of
Please
drunk
back.
and stuff.
Look at all the alcohol bottles she's already hung in the tree since they've been there. Not even a week yet.
Yeah. Not only is she an alcoholic, she's industrious.
Right?
About
I'm
her
making
alcoholism.
art.
Oh, she puts a little funnel each one so it gathers rain, and then she can
Get the last little bit of alcohol from the inside of the bottle.
That's gonna gauge the amount of rain that fell or whatever. Well, yeah, that's funny too. It's like, why do you need 13 rain gauges a day?
Polak, isn't that racist?
To
No.
Polish people.
No, being called a Polak isn't racist.
Sounds racist. Makes me uncomfortable to say it.
From one Polak to another Polak. Leon specifically. That's fine, that's fine.
There you go. I'm underage.
Yeah, I think she was too, and I think it turned her bra.
Alright. One of those movies, huh? It'd be great
Didn't
if
expect it.
they get her 18 and so she can drop some nip.
Jesus Christ.
You ever watch that movie, The Fifth Element?
Yeah?
That's rated PG-13. And they show her nipples twice in that.
No, they don't.
They almost.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do some Googling tonight when you guys go to bed.
Some unrelated research.
No, it's related.
No, look it up right now.
See, why is he wearing that calendar on his head?
Yeah, the same thing with the goggles. It's just
Calendar?
references for
Oh, I'm sorry how you
references' sake.
said colander. La-di-da, Mr. Frenchman. Sorry, we can't all be British like you.
Car hole. Is it car hole or car hole?
Car hold.
Oh,
Wait a minute, what? She put on more clothes. Is he going to do the same thing?
Yeah.
Except it's going to be like a tuxedo?
No, this is the dumbest shit. Fuck.
Well, this blends to your, it's probably the Nerds kid from when they were dogs or whatever.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, she's going to end up being pregnant at the end?
So,
another
so is
kid.
that why
Another
Oscar?
kid.
Is that why Oscar was
Fetal alcohol.
chosen to be
An unloved
vegan?
bastard.
Oh, there you go. Because he's part demon,
Yeah.
part demon dog.
Oh, okay, that's a different reason to go. Okay, yeah.
Because he's racist.
That's interesting.
I wish I had a box full of fucking pistols like that.
You could.
I know buy a bunch of those high points. They sell them a
Point?
dozen for like $800.
Let's buy like 3 high point rifles, 9mm, and just each one.
Until they break or explode in your hand.
Well, as they break down, you take the parts from the working one or the broken. You know, you mix and match.
That
I
sounds
can't
like
bring
a
myself
horrible
to doing
idea.
that.
They're like, all right, we got the
I
parts
think I'm
from
just going
Jake's
to be a
gun.
block guy. From
It's
now
too
on.
bad Jake didn't make it, but
I still want a 9mm rifle, and that's the cheapest one available.
like a VSS.
What's a VSS?
It's that
Oh, it's not.
That
it's not,
Russian sniper
you know what I
rifle.
mean? 9mm Pedro Bellum. Fuck off. Not 9mm
Real
by
9mm.
36 Russian. You and your sentimentality.
For
It's-
your motherland.
Ah, shit. You ready?
She taking the dad's car? Okay. Where's she going?
That distinctly un-American siren.
Oh yeah, because it's a European police signal, I believe.
Well, they said didn't he say it was a Cadillac? The car is a Cadillac.
Yeah.
So they got like a European siren.
It's distinct. I mean, if the only agency who would use that signal, the Ghostbusters. So you would be like, "Oh, get out of the way! There's ghosts."
So shit, some sort of ghost emergency.
Yeah, right.
So why is she wearing that dress? I must have missed it.
Cause
Why not?
Yeah, it's
'Cause
a sight
reasons.
gag.
Well, because she was wearing a dress in the first one. She's wearing that red dress.
It's a sight gag.
But in this one, she just manifested it. All right, story seems to be moving along pretty quickly now.
You can see their skeleton.
So you know how there was one of these dogs that initially turned Paul Rudd into one of the dogs, right?
Yeah.
What happened to that dog? Did it just like possess him? Is that what's happening here?
yeah, that's what always happens.
So, oh, okay. So that dog.
Well, why does it need to possess anyone? Why couldn't it just go and fuck the other dog?
Oh, there we go.
They need to maybe create a demon baby on the other side for the other thing.
They need a human baby to.
Yeah, so they
to
literally
act
each
as
time
the
they
gateway.
kind of fuck. And
It's
that's
gonna
why
be
there's always the casual cutaway. Like how they met up and then they all of a sudden were climbing a mountain. Assume in between those 2 points, the demon dogs are going at it. It made a little demon baby. And, smash the fucking coffee up against his face. Oh, see, I would actually like it more if the miner should have been nice. Like, had a
But
smile on his face.
Maybe that's why. Oh, I wanted this coffee so bad.
Yeah, like,
All right.
hi, buddy, you had no idea.
So, is that the gal from House?
Never
Yeah,
watched
which
House.
one?
Which one? is
Seven,
House?
I think was her name.
Oh, is the one you're talking about? The blonde one?
No, she's not blonde.
The fake blonde with the flat butt?
Oh my fuck.
The mom?
Who are you fucking talking about, asshole?
Gozer.
What the? No, I don't know.
From House? The movie?
I don't
Mhm.
fucking know.
Never seen it.
The House 1, 2, or 3. No, that's not her. She's like too young.
House, the series.
Which no one. Who's straight
Based
as
off of a
was.
horror movie?
Fuck you all.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I
What
don't
the
watch
fuck?
broadcast television.
House? The one with the British fuck pretending to be
Wait a
an
minute.
American?
Didn't that show stop airing like 10 years ago?
Yes.
How old are you?
Okay, so no, because when House was airing, she would have been 12, Leon. That bitch is young. We'll just assume that.
Okay, well, maybe she's 22 now. So maybe.
Was she 12 in House?
My
Say
phone?
the word. What?
My phone.
I can't even see it.
Yes, it was black on black. You're just
Whoa.
pointing at me.
Just point.
I missed her joke.
Did you?
It was something about apostrophes.
Ah, damn it. I'm pretty sure I had a joke prepared for it too, and I missed it. Damn it. And like that, just the kids beat them. It's like, oh, wow. Adults suck.
Why did we do this the first time? All right, run her over with the car so she can't be used as a gateway.
No, they do the teacher because they don't care about him. The mom at least has some emotional attachment to one of them. Specifically the boy, not the girl. Egon Jr. Ed wouldn't give a fuck. She's like, I'll be better off most likely statistically in foster care.
Yeah. With how intelligent I am, they'll put me in some sort of government program.
I'll let any abusive parent know I can manipulate my foster, the people looking over me.
Can I get a paper?
Oh, okay.
Olivia Wilde?
All right.
She's not in House.
She might be.
Is she in House?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can tell you, I've never seen one single episode.
Yeah. It's just so I played my wheel well. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay.
Let me see.
She's also in Tron Legacy.
Alright.
All right. What do you think about doing a Tron Legacy?
Ooh. That might be rough.
Me and Lynn watched that like literally not even a week ago.
You got any bits?
I
You know,
think-
because we were talking about maybe trying bits out.
No, we literally just put it on and then it was playing and then we played video games while it was on in the background because it's one of those movies.
The problem is, I'm torn, right? Because you want to watch it, and then so you know where to make funny comments and where you can add little bits or make jokes or
Yeah.
whatever. But there's no way I could watch a movie twice. You know, like
Yeah, you'd have to make the notes and then a year and a half later, like, be paying attention to the time code and be like, I've got 1,400 minutes and 8 seconds. I should be like,
No.
oh, look at the way he fell.
You know the way I leave myself notes. It would be like a joke on myself.
Say no, it's me who sucks dicks.
Yeah.
It's no,
What
you
is this
suck dicks.
map
No,
represent
it's-
here?
At this time zone, say, no, this is just like me. And then you say that, and then right after that happens, something horrifically gay. It's like, how can they even put this in a kid's movie?
Oh no, you bring that up. It reminds me of the, funny enough, the Hocus Pocus. How we were talking about that earlier.
Okay.
How a big part of that movie, how there was the 15-year-old boy who was still a virgin. And that was a big part of that movie. And the sister was making fun of the older brother for being a virgin at 15. It's just like Hocus Pocus.
It's making like Godzilla noises.
Oh, that was the charge up noise.
Yep.
For the goose.
Where did she get that?
For the goose crunch. Right over her head yet again. Why would he need to use that? That was useful when you were like driving or whatever. Otherwise, you're just now a stationary fucking target. Oh,
Where do
God.
these things come from?
Eat it. What's a pedal? I'm too drunk.
It's like something from Poltergeist. Her
Which
name's
is-
been Lucky this whole time?
Poltergeist, my suggested movie, you mean?
You were talking about the remake, obviously.
Oh. The one with Coach getting high with his fucking hot wife.
All right, you want to give it a shot?
No, not for this. Probably not. Probably not. It's too sad. Did you know a vast majority of people in this movie are dead now?
Only the little girl.
No.
Oh, I guess and the old lady. Oh, and Coach. Oh, and the wife.
Yeah,
Oh,
and the daughter. Yeah.
Oh, just the son's left, huh? Yeah, but he's in jail.
Heroin overdosed. Brain dead, but still alive and in the
Technically
jail.
alive.
Yeah.
I don't know why they keep him locked up, but
Well, what if he wakes up? You
Oh, that's
want him to
true.
know exactly where he is, considering what he did and all.
right. The son from Poltergeist. Who's son?
No one.
You
Most
should
people-
do Poltergeist. The new one, though. I
Is
hear
there
this-
a new Poltergeist? Is there really?
Yeah, they remade it, and they did the same joke.
Where he is.
Where it's
Oh,
like the
Jesus.
static on the TV,
Yeah.
or whatever. The TVs don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Who didn't know that this was coming?
spoilers. I watched one of those like reviews of the movie, so I knew that they come at the end.
So he started to work in a field that was in no way related to his own?
Ernie?
No, probably, but more Ray. That's right. He just gave off his.
Well, I haven't seen the second one in a long time too, but isn't he working at some occult bookstore? And then that's kind of what he was doing at the beginning of this one.
No, but he was talking about how he's still he's like a under the Invasive Species Act, and like he's started talking like he's part of BLM. Black Lives Matter, of course, not the other BLM.
Toast this muffin.
Where'd they get all these things from?
Let's toast this muffin fucker.
Didn't
It's
they
like,
say-
no, Ernie,
Oh
no.
shit! Let's butter these biscuits.
Let's trample the snow.
Ern, stop it.
We talked about this.
He's like, stop calling me
Look at that
Ern.
touching tips.
You know damn well my name isn't Ernie. No, it is Ernie Hudson. Goddamn, what's his character's name? We should be calling him that. For that joke to land.
I think his character's name is Ernie Hudson.
Isn't it?
No.
It's like both
Oh, my
his,
sciatica!
his character and real name is Ernie
Yeah, they
Hudson.
didn't bother to name it anything different.
Yeah. Is it more respectful that we remembered his real name and not his character?
I think that is definitely more respectful, because if you just called him by his character's name, and not being able to remember his actual name, it could be borderline offensive. But not remembering his character's name, who gives a shit about that?
Winston.
Oh! Well, there you go. You gonna make some sort of
No.
Overwatch joke?
Nope.
or-
God damn it.
I wanted to
Nope.
do Congo. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. He's the great white hunter. Although that
Her
he happens-
Mocha.
No, that's
Damn you,
Tim
you
Curry.
stupid.
Erka Mahamolka.
Go on, say it.
Formerly of Romania.
Hell, I'll take one. Air conditioner. Portable. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even understand how that works.
Physically,
From
how you
lady
can
power?
have no. Like, what are you doing to have part of it inside and outside your tent to have the air exchange or anything going on? Yeah.
I mean, just how are you powering it? Because, you know, that's not running cheap.
Have
You
you
gonna run a
seen Harry
compressor?
Potter before?
Wait,
Oh, imagine if you haven't seen Harry Potter. You're like watching, you're just like, oh,
This is
wow,
amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe they made this up all on their own.
Imagine if there's like a kooky blonde girl who wear like reddish necklace or earrings or something. That'd be
Yeah. Crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Daddy issues.
He's just cooking all these little things.
Skinny.
That's kind of creepy.
His nice little arc here.
So again, where's Boy and where's Lucky or whatever the fuck her name
Lucky. Oh.
is? Like,
What happened to the noise?
it's because it's reflecting on them all looking over awkwardly at them disrespecting their friend.
Just blows everything
Like,
up.
Get off the ground!
When you know so at a certain point, I get like using their likeness in that way. I don't know if they knew that guy that way. I don't think they did. And it's weird to me that they're making money off of this.
It's
like
weird
this.
that he's in it so much.
Yes. He should have been like if that very last joke where they look over silently and he's standing there next to them shooting a fourth Rotan pack had been his one and only time in the movie, that might have actually been really sweet. Like you'd have been like, oh, you know, like the thing they hoped you felt every time he showed up.
There you go.
You
You
might have
fan
felt
it at
the
that one
time.
where he only shows up right when you see the ghost hand come up and hold it.
Yeah.
And then they look over and he's like,
And,
then
yeah,
when
he's
they're
there
done,
one
he's
last
just
fucking
gone.
time.
Yeah.
All
was-
this gone right here.
Yep. Where'd the noise go again? Which seems awfully strange. Because, you know, he was right about the last thing.
He's always been right.
He's always
He's
right.
literally always been right.
Oh, now the mom cares about
Yeah,
the
what
kids.
about your son?
They have a son.
She's an awful mother.
And then Bill Murray comes in and swoop it in on the...
Swoop it on Paul Rudd.
You like a drink?
You know, the worst thing that could ever happen is I end up raising someone else's demon baby for them. It couldn't happen twice, right? You know, me and you.
I got this needle for the thorns in here.
Did you hear him?
What did he say?
There's cocoa inside. I'm sure that there's rum.
Shouldn't they? Yeah. He knows that she's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Your grandpa's talked. Or your dad's talked. Shouldn't they have run over and started busting these people open?
Because they know that they're inside?
Yeah.
No.
Who's in that one? How, I must have missed this. When did Lucky become one?
She got hit by it when Gozer broke open the trap.
I think I'm pregnant.
Both of them are pregnant by Paul Rudd. Their babies are going to be raised by Bill Murray. 3 demon babies? Oh, jeez. Guess I should keep trying to steal my friend's baby. I don't know. Like, what the fuck? How do you go on that side morally?
How old is she?
Well, no way she's older than Paul fucking Rudd.
No.
This might actually... No, that might actually be, like, what he could do. That guy's crazy as shit in real life. The actor. I forget his name.
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd is crazy as shit.
He's still there? What the fuck?
How does she even know? Oh, okay, never mind.
Don't touch me. I hear you abandoned my mother. You know, her problems are my problems.
It's weird that both your grandchildren ended up with dark curly hair when you had only dark hair. And...
No, he had dark curly hair. He had a little bit of curl on top, I guess.
Yeah, look, he's got curls.
Well, he doesn't in this one.
At a certain length,
got
I can
hair like
see
me.
it maybe.
He's got unfortunate hair like me.
CGI hair.
I just mean doesn't lay down.
No, I get it, because to a certain point, you would assume my hair is straight too. It just had a lot of body. And then it just suddenly curls.
And then all of a sudden, one day,
Yeah.
once it gets 1 inch and 1 millimeter,
It's like, yeah.
then you look like Lucky. I don't feel comfortable calling her that. I'm just going to say it. I didn't know that was her name the whole time.
Oh, it's not your fault they didn't say it until some random point.
Did
And
you
then
see
we
Bill
noticed.
Murray licking his lips at
Oh,
Spengler's
yeah.
daughter?
You know, I'm your
yes.
father's age. I knew your father.
I can be your daddy.
He's going to raise so many demon babies and demon grandchildren. You
Don't touch it,
didn't
I'm
like
sure.
him.
Right? Oh, I forgive you now. After all this time, turns out you were right. Oh my God. Okay, so fade to black? Or no? More movie? You just
All right, guys. Thank you.
Nope. Meanwhile, in Toronto.
The Windy Apple.
Oh, they did it! They brought the song!
No.
You knew it was happening.
It's well, I guess if you own the rights.
They bribed Ray Parker Jr.'s ghost because the dude's dead. God damn.
Yeah, they just went to his kid and be like, $500.
All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10.
All right, let's try it. I think we should do a little bit more at the end.
Did you see it said directed by Harold Ramis? Isn't that guy who's dead?
He was the one that was dead.
No. Not directed, written. So
Written by?
Harold Ramis started writing this with. They all started writing it together, I think, except for Bill Murray, because Bill Murray was an asshole and didn't want to do it. It really was his fault that this didn't get made until
20
now.
years ago.
Yeah, because he fought it. He didn't want to do it again.
No, I understand that, but at the same time, I think they took the bare bones minimum of some script they wrote one time. Just
It
to
wasn't
get
all.
his
It
fucking
wasn't all the
name.
way written though.
No,
And they
the
probably
bare
just
bones
want to give him
minimum,
credit. Too.
Like, it might have been not even about a girl on a farmyard with children.
So Dan, I
anything
think
like
it was
anything.
like. It was probably like a storyboard or like a whisper of
That's
an
what I'm saying.
idea.
Just to get his name on there.
Yeah, so
Oh,
he
that's
could
just
have.
bullshit.
Dedicated to.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was saying
Sorry.
was no, it's fine. That's why I wanted to let you guys finish. Now that you've watched the movie, what did you think of it?
You
what was
watched
your-
this and forgot it?
You keep saying that.
You truly did.
I already am
you
having
truly
trouble remembering what happened. What was your favorite part?
The part with the thing?
Okay. I like when they touch tips.
Making fun of the woman's flat butt was kind of fun, I guess.
Is she gonna shock him?
Wait, Bill Hicks.
No, 3. What the? Oh, he's got the cards marked.
So I was thinking that's why you would look at the like, how many fingers holding up or some bullshit. It's a 6-pointed star.
There's a mirror behind her.
Oh, that was so predictable. Oh, no. The mirror thing would have been more clever.
So are they a thing?
So that's the after credit scene? What the fuck was that?
So are they a thing, or is it like?
No, that can't be it. Well, they have a kid together, maybe.
No.
No.
No,
That's the nerd guy's kid.
He's a cuckold who raised her demon fucking baby. And now he's fucking flat butt and raising her demon baby.
Well, I mean,
And maybe he's Lucky's demon baby.
I forgot about that.
Raising all of them demon babies.
So
Well,
your
he does
favorite
get-
part?
Oh, favorite part.
Did you hear me say when they were touching tips?
I don't remember their touching tips.
They put all their proton tips together to spray.
So
the-
just stop.
I'm legitimately
I'm
trying to
sorry.
I'm literally legitimately trying to think of my favorite moment.
There's got to be one thing you liked about it.
I don't think I have a thing. Other than I could see a better movie in what they did.
It's inspired me to imagine a better movie in my mind.
I think
Fucking
Paul
seven-
Rudd said something funny at one point that I laughed at.
Which one are you going to?
I don't know.
Without an example, I don't
No,
think that
I
counts.
remember chuckling, and then that was it. And I don't know. We'll have to roll back and actually examine the tape to see if there was a chuckle.
We
gotta-
paid attention to the resolution of their television when he rolled it in.
Okay.
And we're like, 4x3, they must be poor.
All right.
That probably
Okay.
Because
Tell him some story. You know he's a bad teacher. You know the school is suffering.
No, he's not necessarily a bad teacher. They're just really, really low on resources. They're incredibly low on resources. And
Yeah, look,
because
they're
of
in
that...
some shithole town.
Yeah.
Did they ever say what the town was called? Maybe it was in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
I could have sworn they said Oklahoma.
Was it really?
But I also like how the people are like, dirt farmer, dirt farmer. It's like I own so much fucking land. Like, yeah, not all of it's been like optimized or whatever, but I'll get around to it. You know, like, come on.
I haven't cultivated the whole thing.
That one part was legitimately just a dirt farm trap. Like, that's why it was like that. Intentionally. Just to catch ghosts. So that's why it was a
You can
dirt farm.
Yeah, but you can still have like, I don't know.
Some roses. You want pretty flowers, Dan?
He could try to grow some of his own food.
Or get chickens.
Or maybe plant some trees.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Or
Chickens
cows.
are gonna have their souls sucked out by ghost traps, so you're all good.
Yeah, but chickens don't have souls anyways. They're kind of almost bugs.
That sounds about right.
I don't like to
Yard
think about it
wrenches.
that. I like to attribute a lot of grace and humility towards them, and then kill and eat.
It makes eating their unborn young that much easier.
Yeah.
It'd make flaying them and dipping them in buttermilk and deep frying them.
Something ghoulish
Now
about
I'm
eating that
hungry.
much skin.
Now I'm hungry.
Speaking of which, I'm ordering fried chicken tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. So we're in agreement about
You're
the
not
best
gonna
part
be
of the
here.
movie.
I assume, Leon.
We're not.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. This is fried chicken for me and Jake.
We're all in
Because you
agreement
skipped out
to
on this
the
fucking...
The best part?
favorite part of the movie.
My
Yeah.
favorite part of the movie was...
Oh, we forgot to ask you, Robert. I'm sorry.
When it showed Lucky in her bra.
Supposedly,
Jesus.
even though literally every one of us were looking away from the screen somehow at the same
There's
time.
no way all 6 of us could
No,
have
but
looked
we
away.
were. We somehow were all talking and like looking back and forth. And then I looked up and like, wait a minute, I've heard from clips that's what just happened.
I
Or
saw,
like-
I saw some bra.
No, it was Finn Wolfhard in his bra.
Oh, shit.
Which is the
Okay,
kid from
but I
Sin-
liked...
I all of a sudden remember
I
his
liked when
name.
Finn Wolfhard
That's-
changed it up his name.
I just don't remember his fucking name, Finn Wolfhard.
Oh,
That
that
doesn't
doesn't sound
As
right.
soon as I thought of Finn Wolfhard in a
That's
bra,
not-
name.
That doesn't sound right
Boom.
at all.
Jake and
Yeah.
I both were like, no, that doesn't sound right. Oh, man.
He has a ridiculous name. I'm glad I
That
held back on
definitely
that
is a
one.
ridiculous
Wolfhard?
name. That's a
Hard.
pretty...
Hard.
Hard?
Wolfhard.
Like hard with a T?
Hard with a D.
D-T?
Oh,
D.
yeah.
Hard.
Hard
He
with
was
the D.
hard. Hard as shit.
Hard with a D.
Hard like a compacted bowel. Wolf hard. Ugh.
Alright.
Right on the taste.
It's like you're pushing a brick, but okay. Very descriptive. I like it.
I like how under the rain pressure I can remember any given seventh. No, it was a Stranger Things cast member's name.
Alright.
Yeah.
What's the
cop's name?
Brian Bosworth.
Not even a little bit close.
Oh shit, you had me.
Not even a little close.
What is
I told you it
David
was
Harbour.
Canada.
David Harbour?
Harbor.
Harbour.
What did he
Harbour
say?
with a B.
Hardback? Hardback?
David Harbnips.
Hard nips.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
You've been watching our breakdown of Avatar 2.
I totally forgot what movie we were watching. Oh my god.
The last Harry Potter movie.
It feels like that.
That one was awful, by the way. That Fantastic Beasts.
Your movie.
I picked that one for sure.
Your movie.
It's supposed to be a fighter.
HBO is remaking the show, supposedly, and I was saying how I feel bad for any girl who is Hermione or fucking Luna Lovegood.
Yeah.
Because you're competing against a lot.
What is this?
Lot. Oh, it's like she cared about him.
Wasn't it like a cut part of the movie?
Even though I admitted she was attracted to him, she did seem to actually care about him.
There's nothing like all these old people on screen.
That's exactly why I wanted a Star Trek Next Generation reunion, to get all these old people who used to be somewhat sexy back on screen, just to like really put things into perspective.
Didn't they say the old firehouse got turned into a Starbucks?
Yeah.
And in real life, the old firehouse is worth like several $1 million.
Isn't it still a firehouse?
I don't know that.
It probably is a Starbucks.
It was owned privately for a long time. Then I think someone sold it, bought it, and then gave it back to the city or some shit. Just so, with the agreement, it would go back to being a firehouse. Because they're that big of a fan of Ghostbusters or some shit. I'm not even joking. I think that's quite possibly what happened.
This doesn't look like big enough to be the original one.
Because it was... No, that's about it. It's super tiny. It's one of those parts of the thing where everything's very long and thin, long and narrow.
I like all the stuff that he makes. How it's all just lasts for fucking ever.
Nope, it's gonna fail.
No, that's fucking Egon. He's like the 40K fucking guys. Their shit just lasts for decades.
All right, thank you, folks.
Yeah, it's been great.
Watch
Oh my
along.
God,
Yeah,
that's
love
great.
you all.
Yeah, Ghostbusters
You're
shit.
great. I
Go,
love
go
you.
see it. Check it out.
All right, thank you, Robert.
Bye.